There's this woman that told a very pathetic story, and I would like to convey that story to you. She was appointed as a member of a financial committee in a church, in an Orthodox church. They appointed them because the church felt they are doing well. They have money, they are well to do, so there will be no need for them to be tempted to steal money from anywhere. And when money began to come, a couple, husband and wife that was in the committee, suggested to the rest committee that the money the church is getting is too much. Let them siphon some for themselves. Everybody concurred. So they started with the parish priest. They raised about 60 something million. These people siphoned almost half of the money. Imagine taking like 30 something million to share among 5 people. There was one time they raised about 25 million for harvest that came from harvest money. They gave 13 million to the church. They siphoned 12 million for themselves. There was one time somebody brought about 100 bags of rice to be distributed among widows. They only gave the church 20. This committee took 80 and shared among themselves. So I asked this woman, you are well to do. You have 2 supermarkets. Your first child is in America. Your second child is in Germany. Your third child is in the UK. Why are you doing this? Your kids are about to get married. The girls. He said, sir, I just wanted more money. So what did you do with the bag of rice you brought home? He said, I put them for sale in my. You took money. Bag of rice that was meant for widows. You went to sell it to make money for yourself. You know what she said to me? He said, it got to a point where there was no more conscience for anything. They could literally collect anything. There was even a time the church raised like 5 million to be given to an orphanage money. These people, they siphoned 4 million for themselves and took 1 million and gave to the orphanage. They will do the project too, but they will take like 80% of the chunk of the money. And the parish priest never cared. As long as he was seeing money for himself and certain things were being done, he didn't bother. This thing continued for years. You see, the funny is that God will give you room. When you are doing this, when you are misbehaving, you will, like all these Yahoo boys, like all these prostitutes, all these crazy people, you will have time to misbehave. Maybe right now, maybe you are even in an office where you are the financial committee, you keep collecting money for God. Helpful, the time you have, right? Why there is no consequence against you here is for you to adjust and stop misbehaving, or else when the judgment starts, which it will always come, you will not be able to recover. They continued for years upon years. For close to 12 to 14 years, they were sitting and imagine the kind of money that they made for themselves. Church money, ladies and gentlemen. The money that belonged to God, they were eating it. Then one day, the husband and wife were traveling. If you see the trailer, the way the trailer crushed this couple, it's not normal crushing. You will know that the trailer came, crushed, made sure there was no flesh left. Everything was torn into pieces. And that is how the husband and wife died in one day. Then another committee member, the man noticed that he started swelling. He just grew up and the leg became so big that he couldn't come out again. No. If none of his clothes could enter his body, but he was swelling like balloon. A time came, he swelled to the point that there was no cure. Of course, you know how you just swell and burst. Imagine a human, they woke up on to see that he woke up in the bed and all his, everything was just on the bed. So he has busted. Have you heard of somebody busting? Then the third one, I'm telling you how they started dying. 3 have died. Then the third one, a strange sickness nobody can explain emanated. Within a week, the person died for nothing. This woman, her first child, something happened. He was jailed for. The one in Germany was jailed for life. The one in America he lost everything. Jailed for life. The third one was deported with nothing. The 2 girls, their husband rejected them, and in fact, one even died. One of the kids died. Nothing. Now, she's the only. All the committee members have died. She's the only one alive. God kept her alive to tell the story, for her to confess on behalf of the group. You know what she said to me? He says, sir, honestly, I prefer to carry this secret to my grave than to tell the church and to tell everybody about the things we did in the committee. And I looked at her. So I said to her, you mean you value your pride? You see, such person, even if she dies and she confesses her sin, she will still not enter heaven. because of the damages and the destruction he did to many destinies. Let me tell you one thing about confession. Confession has power both to God and to man. If you confess only to God, but you don't confess to man, the work is still not yet done. Confession to God, when man is still having something against you, is as though God, there's no confession yet. The key to enjoying God's favor and forgiveness is that the person you offended has first forgiven you. If your offense is only against God, you can confess to God and God will forgive you. But if your offense is against man, God does not have issues with forgiving you, but you too, you must go to man. Make sure you reconcile with the person. If not, your offense with God will be retained. That is the reason why that woman said, I will die with my offense. That offense will take her to hell. It's an automatic ticket to hellfire. I want to warn you, in case you are here. The Bible says, he that covereth his sins will not prosper, but he that confesseth and forsaketh, you must confess and forsake it, shall find mercy, will find forgiveness. You see that woman? She's doomed as far as I'm concerned. It's a matter of days are counting. She too, she will die and join them. If you are here, you need to confess. Find who. You may need to talk with me. You may need to chat me up so that we can talk. And maybe I can help you find a way for this thing to be let out. But as for confessing, you are finished confessing. If you can't, you're on your own. That's the truth. And if you are here, you are among those whom others have, collected and stolen from. May whoever stole from you, I release angels to beat them till they pay. May they not find peace. May they not have rest. The one they took from you, let them give it back to you. And if you were unjustly accused, you were unjustly stolen from, you were unjustly not promoted, they held it back against you for what you didn't do. I pray that may justice fight for you. May justice, the justice of God, meet their wickedness, and may heaven vindicate you. In Jesus' precious name, amen. Subscribe to this channel. If you have, tell somebody about this channel. Copy and share it to somebody. Let somebody see the video. I'll see you in my next video. Take care. God bless you. Bye-bye.